everyone, my name is Sarah and welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm just going to do a little bit of fall garden maintenance. So I'm going to be taking out the last of my summer crops, which is just a few pepper plants. I'm going to be taking out the beans, and I'm also going to be saving some beans for seed. Oh, and I'm going to put a little bit of amendments on the soil. That's my plan for today. And we'll see. It might just be today's work that I put in the video, but I might also add a few more things because I don't have a plan. Okay, here is the bed in question. So there's the beans. There's tons ready to be harvested for seeds. I know I could have kept harvesting them and then they would have kept producing all the way till frost, but we were honestly just getting sick of beans, and I don't have any seeds for Blue Lake pole beans for next year, so I want to be sure to save a lot. And then these are the peppers we're going to be taking out, and then we're going to get a better look at this bed. So when you're harvesting beans, you want to make sure the pod is completely dry. So this is a good example. It's completely dry. It's like crispy. You can hear the crunch. If it isn't completely dry, you can let them continue to dry like on your counter, but I have so many on here that I'm sure I'll have more than enough for what I need for next year of ones that are totally dry. Alright, here's up top, and there's tons up here. And they're so crispy. It's great. Definitely gonna be giving away beans. Now, where the beans are in there, let me see if I can zoom it in. That's a little pea there, and there's a few peas kind of growing up beneath the bean plants. So instead of ripping the bean plants out, I'm gonna trim them right at the base of the plant so the root systems will stay in the ground, and I'll just let those compost in the dirt over the winter, and then I'll pull the plants out, and that way these small pea plants that are growing won't get disturbed and will stay protected, so that hopefully they'll grow nice and big. Okay, and here it is cleared out. Now I'm going to leave the tops for, I don't know, a couple days, maybe a week or so. Let them dry up, and it'll be a little bit easier to then clear it out. That's all I'm gonna do for today. I'm gonna stop here, but I definitely will add some more to this vlog when I get a chance this week to do a little bit more work. So we'll see how that goes. Hey guys, it is the next day, and I don't know how long I'm gonna have. Baby's asleep, but he's probably gonna wake up soon. I just wanted to show you the beans that I harvested yesterday. I just want to show you how easy it is to collect these seeds. So these are Blue Lake pole beans, as I said, and it's so easy to save seeds from beans. These are the first things I've saved seeds from. Now I've done some flowers as well, but that's aside. You literally just let the beans dry on the plant until they're like good and crispy. You can like hear it, and then it just opens. I didn't really show this well. It just opens and they fall out, and they're perfectly dry and ready to go. So I'll show it a little bit better. Ooh, here's a nice big one. So literally We just pop it open like this. And see those beans in there? They just come right out. And they're ready. Ready to go. And that's what it looks like. Oh. There it is. So it's just white, and if the pod isn't like super dry and crispy and you think, oh, maybe I harvested it a little too early and you're not sure, all you have to do is literally just push your thumbnail into the bean, and if you can make a mark in it, then they just need to dry a little bit longer. So I had harvested some before and they were too moist still, so I just put them on my counter and let them dry for a couple days. I think it took a week. It probably took less than a week. I just wanted to be extra safe. But you literally just like push your nail in, and this one, there's no mark at all. So that's it. That's how you do it. And it's super easy. And now I'll never have to buy Blue Lake pole beans ever again. And the husks, like the pod, I guess, you can throw it in your compost bin. You can even, honestly, at the end of the season, just throw them right on back on your gardens, turn it under the soil, and wham bam, thank you ma'am. I'm gonna have so many beans, like, I might have to give some away. If you want Blue Lake pole beans, let me know. Good morning, how are you? Mom, if you're watching, I'm sorry that I'm putting myself on the internet looking like this. So today I'm finally going to start those kale seeds that I've been talking about doing for weeks and haven't. So I've got my seed starting tray. I'm gonna use these pots. I have 4. I'm gonna do some kale and some lettuce. So maybe I will use some of these. I just need to wash them and sterilize them before I do that. But I've got my big box of seeds, and I'm just gonna get out the little box that I need. I think everything I need is in here. Yeah, it's all in here. Let's see, I've got my pots, I've got my seeds, got the baby, and I've got my coffee. This is my second coffee of the day. It's only 9:15, that's pretty good. I drink my coffee black. How do you drink your coffee? I'd love to know. Tell me in the comments. I know people get real riled up about their coffee and how they take it. I personally have basically taken it anyway. I've taken it with milk and sugar. I've taken it with just milk. I've taken it with cream. Half and half, table cream, whipping cream. I've done it all. I have done it all. So how do you take your coffee? And have you always taken your coffee the same way, or have you mixed it up like I have? Well, let me know. Here's what I'm putting in. I'm going to be doing some Red Russian kale. These seeds are from Fruition Seeds. And also from Fruition Seeds, I'm doing Bare Necessities kale. And then from M.I. Gardener, I'm going to do a couple heads of iceberg lettuce and a couple heads of red romaine lettuce. This is a bit of an experiment because I know it's really late for me to be starting anything from seed. It's October 2nd, so it's late. I should have started a while ago. And I've been saying that I'm going to start it for a long time. Got my little tabs to label. So I'm just labeling the initials of the variety and then what it is. So RR kale, red Russian kale, and BN kale, bare necessities kale. And that's just so when I put it in the ground, I kind of know what it is. I've never grown these before, so I mean the red Russian kale is red, so it should be easy to see. Oops. Which one is this? Bare necessities. So I'm gonna just put in 1, 2, 3, and I'm barely pushing them into the soil because they're so little. I'm just barely covering them. Anyway, so this is a bit of an experiment because, as you guys know by now, if you've been watching me for like 5 seconds, you'll know that Phil built like hoops over one of my beds. So I've got greenhouse fabric coming, or not fabric, plastic coming in the mail. And I'm gonna see how long I can extend our season. And so what I'm gonna try is starting these guys inside under the grow lights. I'm gonna do it out in my veranda so it's warmer than outside, but not like super warm. So hopefully warm enough they'll germinate relatively quickly. I might even let them germinate like in the house. And then once they get established inside, I'll move them out to the garden bed that's covered. And we'll see if it'll work. Again, I'm using 3 out of 1,000 seeds. So I'm gonna wash these and I'll be right back. Okay. These guys have been cleaned. So I didn't sanitize them with bleach this time just because I know it was in them, I know for how long, and all of the things that came from these grew healthy plants. So I know there wasn't disease in the soil or anything. And that's why I just did use a scrubby brush and dish soap. But if it was the springtime and they'd sat like a whole year, then I probably would have bleached them again. Or if I was at all in doubt of what was in them before, then yeah, I would bleach them again. Okay, so I'm going to do, oh cat. I think I'm going to do 3 iceberg lettuce because we really like iceberg lettuce. Or actually, you know what I'll do is I'll do 1 more spinach because I do have spinach growing outside, but they're all not doing very well. So we'll just like add 1 more just to, you know, for safety. So here are my started seeds. Just looks like dirt. This is my seed starting system. It's just an over the toilet shelf. In our house our windows are high, so I figure I can keep stuff underneath it. So in the winter time we keep it in our bedroom, and then I can put like my laundry basket underneath it or something. So this cat, he thinks he's an outdoor cat, even though he's never been outside. All this stuff is vegetables from Phil's boss's garden, which he gave us. Super nice of them. Their garden's super big, way more successful than mine. But they gave us a whole bunch of butternut squash, but Phil and I don't really eat butternut squash, and Ike is actually allergic. We probably won't be using that, but it's fine. Okay, I need to get my hands free so I can clear the stuff off the shelf. And here it is all set up. So my grow lights, they're not like anything fancy. They're actually really cheap ones from Amazon. Ooh, it's crooked. That's okay. So I have a cord that goes here with an on-off switch. They're plugged in inside. I will link it below if you're looking for really cheap grow lights. It was a set of 6 for, I think it was like 75 bucks or something like that, so it was really cheap. I can't speak on the quality of them because I've only used them to grow 1 tray of plants so far. This is the 2nd tray I've started with my grow lights. Before that, I just used natural light in the window and it wasn't very good. Because I live in Canada, so the sun isn't like super penetrating in the spring. So yeah, I'll try to find them and I'll link them below if you're interested. I can promise they're not the best quality grow lights, but they seem to do the job. And they're LEDs, so there's no heat with them. Hey guys, this is Editing Sarah. It's a few weeks since that last clip. Within a few days of filming that, I got sick for about a week and haven't been out in the garden too much since then. I have done some work, but I just haven't filmed it. So I'm just going to wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!